Welcome to Martini Monday. Today I'm doing a slightly different kind of project pan. So if you're curious to hear all about it, then keep on watching. Hi everyone, welcome to Martini Monday. I'm gonna be 100% honest and transparent. Today was one of those days where I just did not have the energy to make myself a martini. It was so much easier to open a bottle of Prosecco. I had some tart cherry juice that I decided to try together with Prosecco. This is the first time I'm doing it. But that's about as inventive and creative and time consuming as I was willing to go. So cheers. Oh, that's actually not bad. I don't really taste the cherry, but that's not really this drink's fault. I just find that the cherry juice that I got, I'm not really a huge fan of. What inspired me to get the cherry juice was the pear nectar that I got like a month or two ago, and it was the same brand, and I was like, ooh, they have a cherry option, so I'm gonna try that, and the pear was much better. But this is not bad, very refreshing. How are you guys? How are you doing? I have been off YouTube for a good month. I did film already one video last week, but I'm hoping this one will go up first. I have no idea what order things are happening in. Before I went on some trips that I had a few weeks back, I filmed my Odin's Eye mystery box. I have to still finish editing that. I mean, by now I'm sure nobody cares about it, but I still will probably post it unless you guys tell me in the comments you really don't want to see it anymore. What else? I filmed what did I pack with me as far as beauty and skincare. So that's the video that has already been filmed. I just have yet to edit it. So I'm hoping this Martini Monday is gonna go up first, and I'll explain why in a second. But before I jump into what this video is about, if you are new here, then hi and welcome. My name is Natalia. I'm a concert pianist who loves all things beauty, and I'm trying to focus more on the products that I already own this year. I'm trying to discover and in a lot of cases rediscover my collection. I have a ton of brand new makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes, that I have yet to even get around to. So that's kind of my focus for 2024. I am, of course, occasionally still bringing in some new products. So if you're interested in a mixed bag of content where we talk about older makeup as well as the new releases, then I hope that you will consider subscribing and sticking around. And without further ado, let me explain to you what I'm doing in this video. So a few years back, when I was turning, I believe it was 40. I can't remember, to be honest, what year I did this. I think it was for my 40th. I did a little project pan that was called 40 Before 40, where I took a bunch of either almost used up products or things that I really just wanted to use up, finish up, and get out of my house. And I gave myself the last 40 days of that year, well, my year, right, my trip around the sun before my birthday, to try to use up as many of those products as possible. But I made it into a game, and I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing this year, except this year, if you guys don't know, I am about to turn 43 at the very end of June. My birthday is on the very last day of June, and actually the day I'm filming is like 43 days before my birthday, so I won't edit it in time, obviously, to put it up today. I'm filming this on Sunday. I'm hoping to edit this video tomorrow morning and post it on Monday, but I don't promise because I do have a lot of work tomorrow. So this Martini Monday might not go up on a Monday, but I'm not even drinking a martini, so you know what? We're just gonna let that one slide. But I'm gonna try to edit this video and post it as soon as possible so that you guys can see what I'm gonna be working on and what I'm gonna be trying to use up over the next 43 days. And what I want you to do in this video, once you see all of these products that I'm about to share with you, is I want you to take a guess at how many products you think I am going to actually completely use up. Comment that down below at the end of this video, and whoever guesses the closest, I will come back either on my birthday or a few days after that. I'll probably do maybe like a Q&A or just some sort of a fun, lighthearted video celebrating my birthday. And whoever gets as close as possible or guesses correct, they will win a giveaway prize. And I'm going to share with you guys at the end of this video what the giveaway prize is going to be. So this is very unglamorous. All of my baskets are currently occupied by other projects. Shop My Stashes, Baskets of Dooms, my spring eyeshadow palettes. So I am surrounded by baskets, but they are all full. So I am using a shoebox. I just recently bought a pair of sandals at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and I still had the shoebox. I hadn't thrown it out yet. It was still sitting in my hallway, and I put all the products that we're going to talk about in a shoebox. So there we go. Since I have 43 products to go over with you guys, let's jump in so that this is not 43 hours long. I tried to pick like a little bit of everything. Of course, this is going to be skincare heavy, but it's actually also going to be fragrance heavy because I decided this time, since I've become now this insane fragrance person that suddenly thinks she needs to catch them all, I've accumulated so much fragrance that I'm starting to get overwhelmed. So I'm using this little project as a way to get a lot of my samples out. So we're going to talk about all of those in a few minutes, but let's go through the skincare, and there are also a couple of makeup products in here and even a couple of hair and body care things. For cleanser, I am loving this Biossance Squalaine and Elderberry Jelly Cleanser, but I do have not that much left. I mean, this is starting to feel on the emptier side. I have no way of knowing, but my guess is maybe about here, and I just want to get it out. I have a lot of cleansers, so I tend to rotate, and instead of continuing to rotate for yet another 5 months, I just want to focus on some of these things and get them out of my medicine cabinet so I can go into my linen closet and pick out a bunch of brand new products to start my birthday with. So that's kind of the idea. I basically grabbed a lot of these things from my medicine cabinet so that I could make space for some new things. I don't foresee an issue using this up. You know, I mean, I know you guys are going to be guessing, but like I have no problems telling you some of the products I definitely think I will use up. And obviously you can keep a tally. And then some of the things you can let me know whether you think I'm going to use them up or not. There's some really easy ones in here, and then there are some more challenging ones in here. And that's how I like all of my project pans to be. As far as cleansers, I've also put in this deep cleansing oil from DHC in this project. This product I really fell in love with during my travels, and even though you guys haven't seen that video yet, in my what I brought on my trips video, I mentioned that I do usually pull out minis, but the problem is then they sit in my travel bags for months and months at a time because I don't have the opportunity to be traveling every other week. So I actually have a few items in here that I pulled from my recent travel bags because I want to now try to go through them so that they're not just sitting around opened for months at a time. And this is one of those products, and I really enjoyed this on my trips, and I want to continue using it. I have never used up an oil cleanser before, but because I haven't really been into oil cleansers before, so I have no idea how long this is going to take me to use up, but it's a small size, so I'm hoping I can get through it in the upcoming month plus some days. I have a couple of products that I received a long time ago from Influencer, and for some reason I haven't really been inspired to use them, nor was I very good at reviewing a lot of things, even though I would try it. One of those products is this Lancome Renergy HCF Triple Serum. I keep seeing ads, by the way, for this now. I feel like this is everywhere. I think this is okay. I can't remember if it's because it's really fragranced that I don't seem to reach for it, but whatever it is, it's a chunky bottle. It's been sitting around in my medicine cabinet, and I just want to try to go through it. I have no idea how much product is in here. It's supposed to be a 1.69 fluid ounce, so 15 ml. Can't remember how much of this I've already used up because it's been a while since I've used it. So this is one of those don't know products. And same with this. I received this Neostrata Restore PHA Daily Moisturizer with 4% PHA, also from Influencer. I use it here and there on occasion, but it is so rare, and it's just sitting around. I just need to make an effort to finally use this. It's also 50 ml, 1.7 fluid ounces. I don't know know if I'll be able to use this up because this feels still quite full, but we're gonna do our best shot with all of these. Another product that I originally received from Influencer, and then I can't remember if they resent it or they just said to stop using it, is this Biossance Squalaine and Retinol Night Serum. The only thing I have a feeling, the reason for why Biossance had to remake them, is the pump is really short. I don't know if it like falls in after a while, although I don't see it in there, or maybe they like forgot to extend it or some such thing. So once you reach under that amount of product, the pump is absolutely useless. So I have had to actually turn this product over and basically beat it out of the jar. But I really enjoy the product. I mean, is it giving me major results? No, because I feel like over-the-counter retinol doesn't really do that in general, but I still want to keep giving it a shot. I have never used any prescription grade skincare, so I'm going to continue using this. I'd like to use this up as best as I can, maybe figure out a way where I can scrape some product out. I mean, I still have probably a good half a bottle in here. It's just that it doesn't pump out, so it's a bit of a pain to use, and that's why I haven't been using it regularly enough. So I need to make an effort to go through that. I have a couple of minis from my travels. One of them is this Juice Beauty Prebiotics 20% vitamin C. Since I've already opened it and started using it, I would like to use up this vitamin C. It only is supposed to have 9 ml of product, so 0.3 fluid ounces. So I'm hoping this is not going to be an issue to use up in slightly over a month. Same with this IT Cosmetics Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep cream. I used it a few times on my trip. You can see I have probably a half a jar of this left, so I'm hoping that's another easy one. And then the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I don't really love this product. I have about that much left. I used it a little bit like on patches on my skin actually during my trip because I forgot to bring any kind of body moisturizer, and most hotel ones, unless you're staying at a luxury hotel, which I don't do, they're not really great moisturizers. So this I don't know how I'm gonna use it up. I don't know if I'll use this as a traditional face moisturizer or if I use this on the body, in which case hopefully it's gonna be really easy to get rid of it. And I'm not really counting here, am I? I think I counted all my products in the box, but so far we went through
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8 products. All right, 9 is going to be this Good Molecules Niacinamide Serum. I've had this for a while. I have about a half a bottle left. And again, I just have so many little products sitting around and I don't have like a focused skincare routine, and I'm hoping zeroing in on this will finally provide me that, because I haven't even been all that great with taking care of my skin. So this is a way to get products out and start using new things, but also kind of a way to jumpstart me back into a routine of regularly using skincare. So this is a serum I'd like to work on, and this is an oil that I would like to finish. This is the Trader Joe's Marula facial oil. I decided to try this because a lot of the Marula oils that you would buy from like Sephora and such are really expensive. The first Marula oil I ever fell in love with was, I believe, the Drunk Elephant one, but we all know how expensive Drunk Elephant is, and of course Trader Joe's prices are much more affordable. I do have to say I don't love this oil, which is why it's taken me a while to use it. I think it's the smell. It's a little too earthy for me, and I'm usually not one who minds that, but there's something about the smell of this, and it is a really oily texture, so I have to use a very small amount, but I don't have that much left. I have probably about a quarter or a third of a bottle, so I'm really hoping to try to use this before we also get into really, really hot weather, which is when I usually lay off the oils. Okay, speaking of hot weather, this is a sunscreen that I'd like to go through. First of all, it's expiring in August, and second of all, I used to really love this Biossance Squalaine and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen, but I've fallen out of love with it. I think because I have tried so many other ones in the past year. I got the sampler pack last summer from Sephora, and I actually went ahead and got another one this summer. Still have some minis from last summer's sample pack to use up first. I really no longer like the scent of this, and honestly even the texture as much. So I want to use this one up before it expires, and I don't think I would repurchase this. This is something I don't foresee having a problem of using up. I just keep forgetting I still have this almost used up bottle of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream because I've been trying a couple of other ones. This in the winter lived in my handbag because I have psoriasis and eczema. You guys, can see like even now, change of seasons, I'm peeling, things are happening. Something is always happening with my skin. I'm having like major eczema and psoriasis breakouts on my elbows recently. So I'm in constant need of something in my handbag. Usually I try to have a smaller tube, and this one was okay in the winter because I had like a larger one, but now I'm rotating through some of my smaller bags, and I think that's why I haven't used this up. So I'm putting it in this project to remind me to finish this off. I mean, you guys can tell I really don't have a lot left. So this I'm really hoping is going to be an empty. And another thing I would like to go through is these clear pads with BHA by CosRX. I don't have that many left. I don't remember how many. I think, it says there were 70 in here. So my guess is there's maybe about 15 to 20 left. And for some reason, I keep forgetting to use these. I think because I don't love them. I really much prefer the First Aid Beauty ones, or, oh gosh, now I'm blanking. There's another brand whose pads I really love. If it comes to me, I'll blurt it out later. But I tried this, I think, from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and I don't think I would ever repurchase them. They're not my favorite, but I also don't want to waste them. I would like to use them up. Stop counting again. Oh my goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, we've gone through 13 products and we have 30 more to go. Body care. Biossance. Wow, there's a lot of Biossance in here. I think it's because a couple of years back, I went a little nutso with their Black Friday sale. They had a really good one, and I have a stash of other Biossance products. But this is the Squalaine and Enzyme Sugar Body Scrub. I guess I should stop saying Squalaine because I feel like that's what Biossance is known for. I think they have that in every single product. Anyways, it's a sugar body scrub. I've been using my Tree Hut ones in the tub, and I keep forgetting that this is in my shower. So that's why it's in this project. It's not a very large size. I'm hoping, as long as I remember to use it, that this should be an empty. Hair care. I put in 3 hair care products. So that was 14. 15. Briogeo Superfoods Matcha and Apple Replenishing Shampoo. I don't love this shampoo because it's way too liquidy for me. I don't like gel or liquid shampoos. I like things that are more creamy. I guess it's like a texture thing. Don't ask. I mean, is it a bad shampoo? No. Is it a great shampoo? No. I feel like this is the Much Ado About Nothing shampoo because it lathers up like as if I need to suds up the entire city of New York. But I don't feel like it's really doing the equivalent as far as cleaning and whatever. It's just a shampoo. It's an overpriced shampoo. I got it at TJ Maxx, so I don't think I paid, as much for it, but even so, I think I paid like $20 for the shampoo and conditioner, and I'm not even sure, maybe even $30. I'm not even sure it's worth that much, and it's definitely not worth whatever Briogeo is charging for it. I love their clarifying shampoo, that gray one, the charcoal one. This, as much as I thought matcha and apple would be divine because I love both of those ingredients, I don't think it really smells. I mean, yeah, I can smell the apple, but can I smell the matcha? I don't think so. It just smells like bitter apple. But I'm not gonna get rid of it. So I'm trying to use this exclusively until it's gone, and I don't know if a month is going to be long enough because I usually only wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week, but we shall see. Another hair product that I would like to go through is this Eva NYC H2O Hydrating 3-in-1 Scalp Serum. I'm just trying to take better care of my scalp, and I want to remember to use this every time I wash my hair or afterwards. I don't know how well this product product works. I've only tried it maybe 4 times. I've bought this, I think, in the Ulta spring event sale thingamajiggy. It was 50% off. Eva NYC is a very affordable brand, so I picked up a few of their products during the sale, and I feel like I like it, but I'm also not very well versed in scalp treatments, scalp products, scalp serums. I think until I use this more and until maybe I try other things afterwards, I have really nothing to compare to. Because of my psoriasis, my scalp is always a mess. So I'm trying to use some hydrating products, maybe just to make it a little bit less of a mess. We shall see if it works. And then the last hair care product I threw in is this Paul Mitchell Flexible Style Sculpting Foam. Mostly because I've had this for a really, really long time, and I don't feel like I have all that much left. I keep pulling for my JVN Air Dry Cream and forgetting about all of my other hair care products. So this is a little bit of a forced project pan item. I have it actually in my hair today. I decided for some reason to straighten my hair today. I was just in the mood, even though I'm in desperate need of a hair color. I tried to color in some of my gray with eyeshadow today, but I have like probably that much gray, and I guess it's appropriate. I'm turning 43. Clearly, I've got a lot of gray, you know, I'm getting up there in age, and that's okay. However, the gray, I'm not one of those, yay, let me embrace my gray people yet. It really does bother me, but I also don't have time nor the finances to be going into a salon every 4 to 6 weeks. So I have to sometimes deal with the gray. In any case, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that I'm throwing the Paul Mitchell, the Flexible Style Foam into this project. Let's talk about some face masks, because if you are not new, and also if you follow me on Instagram, you might know that my friend Kelly from Keep Beauty Real and I attempt to do a mask Monday every so often. It's not every Monday. It's, as Kelly lovingly jokes, it's every someday. Because I'm hoping to have at least 4 or 5 Mondays between now and my birthday, and I also wanted to challenge myself to do a few other masks, I pulled out some of my masks that have technically expired, but me and expiration dates were flexible, and I decided to just focus on 2 types of masks, 2 brands of masks that I've had for a while, and try to get these done. And you know, you might say, oh, well, that's cheating. Listen, 43 products is a lot. I don't think it's cheating. I think I have a few trickier products in here, so I think it's fair because I pulled out
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9 masks. And if there's only 4 or 5 Mondays between now and my birthday, that means I would have to mask like at least twice a week, basically, to accomplish this goal. And let me tell you, maybe to some people that's easy. For me, it's not. I forget. I pulled out whatever masks I still have left from Karuna. I used to love these masks, and I used to find them at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I have not seen them there in years. I've had these, I'm sure, for several years. And I also, a while back, bought like a whole pack. There was probably at least 10 or 12 of these Egg Essence sheet masks from S-Folio. I thought this might be a dupe for like those Too Cool for School egg masks, which, oh, I love those. I gotta see if they're still around. Those I used to find occasionally at TJ Maxx too, because they are otherwise, I think, quite spendy. In any case, these are definitely not a dupe. They're very thin, but they need to go. They need to get used up. So I have 4 of these. These are exactly the same. And then the Karuna ones, I have a few different varieties. I have the Renewal Eye Mask, one of those left. So we're throwing that in. I have 2 of these brightening face masks. These cute little orange ones that are matching me. Ooh, I was gonna throw on lip gloss and I forgot. Let's do it now. I'm gonna use actually this House Labs lip oil. I don't think it really adds this color, but I wanted to see if it would enhance this slightly like peachy, corally orange situation that I have going on today. Because all I had on my lips was a lip liner. I really wanted to use this, and I completely forgot. Where was I? The brightening masks. I have one of these hydrating masks and one of these exfoliating masks. So 9 masks and 17 other products that we have talked about. So we are now up to 26. Let's talk about makeup. I would like to go through this Becca Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist just because it's getting up there in age. Becca hasn't been around in a while, so I used to really love this. I even used to really enjoy the scent because it is quite a strong scent. I have to say, I like the scent less and less now. I don't know, it must have been a phase. That phase has passed, but I still have quite a lot of product left, so I'd like to try to see if I can use this up. I also want to finally use up this Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. I mean, I have tried to pan this, finish it, whatever, so many times. There's so little left. It's time. It needs to go. I'm really, really hoping that I can do this. So that's that. And then I found this tinted, I guess that's the brand, right? I don't know. Tinted Super Hue. This is the, oh boy, here we go. My age is showing. Hyperpigmentation Serum Stick. I've used this a few times. I don't remember what I thought about this, but I also don't have that much product. So since it's like a serum, I guess it's technically kind of like skincare, but I keep this in my primers drawer. Keep this with my makeup. I'm gonna try to go through these 2 primers. This technically is not makeup, but I'm kind of considering it as makeup because again, it kind of lives together with my mascaras, and I try to remember to put this on like when I'm doing makeup. I should probably put this in the bathroom because I feel like I was better about using this when it was in the bathroom. But this is the New Lash Enhancing Serum. I used to use this and I did see a difference, but it's been a few years, honestly, since I've used this consistently. So I found this tube. I have another new one still lying around, and I have no idea how much product is still left in here, but whatever is left in here, I would like to try to use up. I have 2 mascaras. One that I just opened today and used for the very first time. It's old. It's a Marc Jacobs mascara, which is why I threw it in here. It's the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I really used to like this mascara. It's definitely on the dry side now, but I think I can still squeeze out some usage out of it. So this is one. And then I pulled in a backup mascara. I mean, I know already I can use this, but I feel like it's not going to last the full month and a half. So then we are also going to try to go through this Ilia, it's the Limitless Lash in After Midnight, which I'm guessing is just the black. So this is another mini. And then this is a brand I don't really talk about on my channel a lot, but I do still have some of their products, and I actually have a whole bunch of their products still in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway because I've been collecting products for that for a little while. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that. But in any case, the brand in question is Ofra, and the products in question are all, I think most, or maybe all, are like the Samantha March collab products that they released. So this is one of the glosses that she came out with, and I believe this is the one in Queen, which was named after her dog Aries that has since passed away. I don't have that much left of this gloss. It's a little gritty for me. I used to like this a lot more. It does give a nice shine. It has little glitter specks in it, which looks really nice, but I don't know if it's always been like that or if it's because it's getting old. I'm starting to feel the little glitter particles. But again, I don't want to waste the gloss, and there's not that much left. So I'm hoping, even though I have other lip products in my regular project pan, I'm hoping to maybe put in some effort and try to use this up. I have a feeling like if I really, really put my mind to it, I could probably make this happen in like a week. But we'll see. I could be completely wrong about that. Okay, so we just talked about 33 products, and the other 10 a fragrance. And you're probably thinking, woman, you're insane. And you might be right. But with the exception of 3 of them, they're all these little guys. I feel like that's 1 or 2 days of use. For me, most of these like little sizes, and some of them have really very little left. Those are the ones I picked because I'm trying to envision this, and I have a feeling most of them have like 1 or 2 uses left. So that was my thinking behind this. You can let me know in the comments if you think I'm insane, but let's go through these minis. Oh, Is there a bonus? Maybe I miscounted something because I was pretty sure I counted 43 before. But anyways, I have 8 of these little teeny tiny minis, and then I have 3 like more of the travel sizes. So maybe we have 44 products. I think we're supposed to have 43 though. I don't feel like recounting yet again. I guess I should because you guys are going to be guessing. All right, I'll count everything up really carefully as soon as I tell you all these fragrances. We have Alien Goddess from Mugler. I really like the original Alien. Not as crazy about this Goddess one. You can clearly see I have used some of it. I've been trying to keep a fragrance diary, and I do want to start making fragrance videos every once in a while. But there's a lot of things I wanted to do, but I don't have 13 days in a week. We'll see if that happens. In any case, this is one I'd like to use up. This is Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. I don't remember how I feel about this, but this is one use for me. I don't do like the little tiny spritz. I'm more of a few spritz at a time kind of gal. We've got, is this Yves Saint Laurent? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Yves Saint Laurent Libre. Again, I've probably used it once or twice. We have that much left. We have, what is this? Giorgio Armani, My Way. So there's that. This one is like a 1 or 2 spritz, but I do like this one. This is Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. I used to have a full size that I used up years ago. One day, I probably would like to get that again. And don't they have a whole bunch of them by now? I should probably smell like all the other versions. We've got Burberry, My Burberry Blush, I think is what this is. I'm not usually into Burberry fragrances in general. I don't think I have ever found one I've really liked, but I don't hate most of fragrance. I don't like enjoy a lot of things, but I'll use it. This one, if I remember according to my diary, I didn't really love. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. This is the Nest fragrance in Indigo. Again, probably one use left. And I guess I can refresh my mind on what I thought about it. And then this one is one I really like, but I just have so little left. It doesn't make sense to be saving it. I tend to do that. Like with the fragrances I really like, I tend to then save them because I have so little left because I know I can't afford right now to be going out and buying full-size bottles. But this is the Kayali. It's that apple one. What is it? Like Apple Eden, Juicy Apple or something. I like this one. It is a little bit on the sweeter side for what I usually prefer, but surprisingly enough, it's one of the few sweet fragrances I actually not just tolerate, but quite like. So those are all the minis. I'm hoping, you know, like that's about 8 to 12 days worth of use. I could be delusional. We shall see. And then I have 3 little travel size things. 2 of these are gonna break my heart to use up because these are fragrances I would like to buy in a full size. I guess at some point I should do a video on that. But there's just so little left and I'm just so overwhelmed by the amount of these little minis and travel things because that's how I've been testing out a lot of fragrance because I can occasionally here and there drop like $30 on 5 or 6 little mini vials. Buying a full-size bottle for 100, 200, 300, whatever they cost, that's just not in my budget at the moment. So this is a little heartbreaking. I'm gonna really miss these. I need to like start a diary of all the fragrances I would like to find on some super sale and actually have in a full-size bottle one day. One of them is the Heretic Dirty Hinoki. I got this from my Scentbird sometime, I want to say in the fall, and you can see I've been saving this, but I just need to use it up. I love that scent. And this is one of my absolute favorites, especially for like hot weather. So now spring, summer, this is Juliette Has a Gun Pure Ink. I really want this in a full size one day. I like this so much that when I'm not sure what to get from Scentbird and nothing really catches my eye or I just don't have time to be sitting and researching, I just get one of these. In fact, I was heartbroken because I had one that dropped and shattered. I'm back to just having this. I had this much left. I ordered, you know, one of these from Scentbird. I think I only used maybe a little bit of it and then it shattered on me. So I might get this that way again. That way at least I'm paying only $17 and getting a travel size as opposed to having to pay $100 or whatever it is for a full size bottle. But that is on my wish list. And then the last fragrance is one that I know a lot of people really enjoy and really love. I'm very like lukewarm about it. I'm very take it or leave it. It's not like I don't like it, but I don't love it. It's not one I would ever purchase, and that's the Fleur Missing Person. I mean, I'm trying to go through it, but it is a little bit like pulling teeth, and I just want to get it out of my house. So that is the 43 products. I'm going to recount, make sure it is in fact 43 products, because maybe it's the mascara. Maybe because I put the Ilia only as a backup in case the Marc Jacobs is completely dry. Maybe we're going to count that as one. So let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 perfume products. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 with the sheet mask, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.
Yes, 43 is the 2 mascaras. I guess I'll just take out the Ilia. We'll just count the Marc Jacobs as the 43 because I don't know how else I'm gonna do this math-wise, and I want this to be fair because I'm playing the guessing game with you guys. As I mentioned, drop down below what you think is the number of products I will actually completely use up from everything that I showed you guys today. Whoever ends up being the closest, I will go ahead and announce as the winner. If more than one person guesses correctly, I will probably just draw. I'll do a random generator with those 2 or 3 or however many names and either spin a wheel or pick a number out of a hat or some such thing. I'll probably just comment on your thing and hopefully that'll work. I don't really want to do like a Google form or something more complicated and time consuming for this because it's not like everyone is going to be eligible for the giveaway. It's just going to be the people that guess correctly. Let's talk about the prize. So for my 40th birthday, I did kind of a similar thing as I mentioned, and I had this situation where my dear friends Stephen Ford and Rupi Minhas gifted me the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette for my 40th birthday. It was one that had been on my wish list for a really long time, and I was on a no-buy that year, and they were kind enough to gift it to me. There was a whole story that a shade came missing, and Sephora sent me a new palette, but they let me keep the other one, so I gave it away in a birthday giveaway. And then I believe maybe it was 41 before 41 that I did this whole situation in. I can't remember, guys. I'm sorry. I should have gone back on my channel and looked. I have been on and off YouTube for a number of years, so I can't keep my years straight. I had another situation where I purchased, I believe it was the Natasha Denona Zendo palette, and then I had buyer's remorse like almost immediately. So I think it was maybe during that Project Pan I gave that palette away. So I decided I'm gonna just upkeep a Natasha Denona tradition for my birthday. My name, as you guys know, is Natalia. For those that don't know, I am originally from Russia, and in Russia we have a system where you have a given more formal name and then more of a nickname, a family name. So technically all my friends and family actually call me Natasha. Nobody calls me Natalia unless they don't know me. In the States, I go by Natalia, so all of my friends that I've made here in this country, all of my English speaking friends, all of my students, everybody calls me Natalia, but to all of my Russian friends and family, I am Natasha. So I kind of have always had a little bit of a soft spot for the brand, even just due to that fact. So yeah, we're gonna do a Natasha giveaway palette. And I've talked about this palette on my channel and I couldn't figure out how I was gonna incorporate it into a giveaway. And I thought that this would be the perfect one to do it in. Not gonna open the brand new palette. I'm gonna show you mine. It's a palette that got a lot of mixed reviews and I understand why. It's probably not for everyone, but I've been using it lately and I've been loving it. I'm talking about the Retro Glam. If you have a really, really deep skin tone, she's probably not for you, or at least consider the fact that you're not gonna be able to use every single shade. And for that, I'm sorry, but I have another one. I'm going to give it away to whoever guesses the closest, and I'm gonna film that video right around my birthday. I'll probably film it on my birthday because that'll be the 43 days and then post it a few days after. But this is the prize. It's her in all her glory. So if you would like to win the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette, then please participate in this little game. I would love to make this international. Shipping lately has been insanity, like absolute insanity. So I think I think what I'm going to ask you guys to do is look up what the shipping costs are to your country from New York. Pick a random zip code here in New York, and does it have a weight on this? No, I wish I could tell you what the weight of it is, but you know, an eyeshadow palette. And if you go to the United States Postal Service website, if you would research before you comment and let me know if you want to be entered or not, let's cap it off at, I'll be generous since it's in honor of my birthday, let's cap it off at like $50. If the shipping for the eyeshadow palette to your country is $50 or less, then I will honor it if you win. But otherwise, obviously, it's a lot easier and a lot more cost effective for me if it's US and Canada. Even Canada is getting up there, but I will make sure to include US and Canada automatically, and all other countries, as long as US ships it through USPS, not like any of those fancier things, but I want to be able to just walk over to my local post office a few blocks away and mail this out. So if USPS ships to your country and you look this up and you find out that it's $50 or less, then you're more than welcome to enter this giveaway. I hope that all makes sense. If you have questions, obviously ask away, because I haven't done a giveaway in so long. I may have forgotten a million different things that I should have mentioned. But that's the gist of this fun, hopefully fun little game. Let's see how I do. Let me know what you think. Do this project yourself if you want. I would love that. I would love if people started doing, like, you know, if you're turning 25 before 25, and try to get 25 things out of your house to start the year fresh, to like give yourself a little boost in your next trip around the sun, and let go of some of these older products or whatever it is, you know, 50 before 50. I get it. Like, the higher up we go, the harder it is. But also, the higher up we go, the more crap we have. Let's be real. So I'm sure we can all find a bunch of little minis that we really need to part with. I hope that you might consider joining me on this in some capacity, but in the meantime, I can't wait to see all of your guesses, and we will come back at the very beginning of July and we will see how I did with this project, and one of you guys will win the Natasha Denona Retro Glam Palette. With that, cheers. Thank you so much for sticking it out. Again, I'm sure that as much as I tried to talk as fast as I can, I'm not a super fast talker. This is probably still going to be an eternity long. Editing me is gonna love that, but I hope that you guys are doing really well. I really thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, obviously I should have mentioned, if you want to win, you need to subscribe, and please do it publicly so that I can verify. Duh. I would love it if you would consider liking this video. Feel free to share it with whoever you would like. I will be doing a big 1,000 subscriber giveaway really soon. It's on my list to film. Other than that, I hope that you guys are all staying healthy, taking care of yourselves and those around you, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.